I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. What is going on, all you drunken masters out there? It's your boy, Phat Samurai Guy, here for another Wednesday night, late night live Q&A session, hanging out with the Movie Dojo Army tonight. We're going to be talking movies, pop culture, all that stuff, and we're going over some Jackie Chan. That's right. It has been a long time, actually, since I've done like just kind of like a live Q&A, hanging out with you guys, filmography session on an actor. And so I think we've done Kurt Russell, we've done Steven Seagal, we've done Van Damme. I think Van Damme was the first one I did. And I think we did Dolph Lundgren. And then I think we left off I think we did Robert De Niro. And then I haven't did anything like this for a very long time. So we are here to talk about the martial arts action movie legend. We're here to talk about the man himself, Jackie Chan. Not about his personal life. We're not here to talk about anything political. We're just talking about his movies and the impact he has had on the martial arts and action genre. That's what we're doing here tonight, and then after that, when we get that out of the way, we can talk about whatever. But yeah, ask any questions you guys like. But let me see who's here in the Movie Dojo. Who we got here in the Movie Dojo Army showing up here? Tyler, what's going on, my friend? Jake Hall, Trey Doe, Bill Carter, Heather Love, Michael Swift, Iron Wolf. All right. Imran, what's going on? Severio, Lady Danish up in the piece. Up in here, Iron Wolf. Yeah, you know what? Thunderbolt. See, this is where you guys come in. That's why it's kind of fun doing these with you guys, because you actually help the samurai out too at the same time. Because when I go through all these, there's some movies I haven't seen. So any movies I have not seen, I'm going to be looking to you guys. That's right, you watching, and you need to let me know, pass or I should check it out. Okay, so when I get to any one of those, I'll be asking you guys to help me out if I should eventually watch those. Reese Mack, what's going on? What's going down? Trey Doe. That's right, all the badasses showing up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead and start it here. All right, so all the way to 1962. See, a lot of these early ones I'm going to skip. Big and Little Wong Tin Bar, the story of Ching Shang Lin, I Spy. Yeah, I'm skipping all this. The Blade Spares No One. A lot of uncredited parts. The Angry River. He had a cameo on that, uncredited. A Touch of Zen. I believe that's a King Hu film. I think I own that. I just need to watch that because that's supposed to be one of those classic King Hu movies. And of course, we all know him being in Fist of Fury. He was a Jing Wu student. He was uncredited in 1972, and everybody knows he is the one that got pulled by the cable when Bruce Lee did the jump kick, and you see the villain fly out through the wall, out into the courtyard there, to his day. Yeah, that was little Jackie Chan flying out, which is comedy. But yeah, he was in that. Okay, let's keep it going here. Hapkido, that's another fun Angela Mao movie. See, he's uncredited in that. Black Bear student. Brutal Boxer, he was uncredited. He was just a thug. Ambush. All right. Not Scared to Die. Fist of Unicorn. Thug, Thug, Thug. Snake Fist Fighter. Chinese Hercules. Thug. Facets of Love. Rumble in Hong Kong. Gang Leader. He was a gang leader. There you go, in that one. Attack of the Kung Fu Girls. He was a Japanese extra in that. Village on Fire, he was still a thug. Fist to Fist, he was a guard. And, of course, Enter the Dragon, which we just recently talked about. If you guys haven't seen that Versus episode, make sure you check it out. But he was a thug in prison. Everybody knows about that scene where Bruce Lee breaks Jackie Chan's neck. And I think he randomly shows up throughout the other movie as just basically playing a random guard, running in again to get beat up. Superman Against the Orient, The Golden Lotus, All in the Family, The Himalayan. That's another one that's popular. Here we go. New Fist of Fury, 1976, where he started to team up with director Lo Wei. And I remember Lo Wei was kind of trying to push him as the new Bruce Lee, which, that was the rage back then. All right, let me catch up to you guys. Hold on. All right. Rumble in the Bronx is goated. Okay. Drunken Master, a must watch for Jackie fans. Who Am I? All right. So we got some fans here. That's right. All right. Let's see here. So, yeah, they're trying to push him as the new Bruce. I remember. Now, the good news is, well, I suffered. But the good news is you don't have to suffer now. So when I saw Rumble in the Bronx on the big screen here in America, it was like, holy shit, who is this guy? Because I kind of seen Jackie Chan here and there, but my first big theatrical experience was Rumble in the Bronx over here. So after that, I had to go hunt down his movies. So some of his movies were available, but there were more Lo Wei movies than a Wheels on Meals or a Project A, movies that were available. You can find the Lo Wei ones pretty much everywhere. And I think I bought a lot of them on VHS. And then I ended up rebuying them on DVD. And it was still the lame, crappy, horribly dubbed, pan and scan VHS picture. But that was the only way I could watch those movies. So some of them were good. Some of them were, were solid. And some of them were okay. But usually with Jackie Chan, you're going to at least get some good martial arts scenes in there. So I suffered with bad picture and everything. But for you guys that are new, 88 Films, that's right, remastered a lot of those. So if you're ever going to watch the Lo Wei era of Jackie Chan martial arts movies, you can watch it now, beautifully remastered, widescreen, uncut, so original language. So you guys are in luck now. But Samurai had to suffer for many years. I had to suffer here. All right, so New Fist of Fury. Oh my God, that ending to that movie, I couldn't stop laughing. Let's see, The Hand of Death. Now, Hand of Death. Who's seen that? That's John Woo, son. That's right, John Woo dipping his toe in the martial arts genre. Hand of Death I enjoyed a lot. There's a Blu-ray double pack, I believe, from Eureka, I think. And I have that. And it's solid. There's a lot of stars in there before they were stars. It's a solid kung fu flick, man. It's pretty good. Last Hurrah for Chivalry, though. That's I think that's John Woo's best martial arts movie. His Last Hurrah for Chivalry is pretty dope. I enjoyed that. But yeah, Hand of Death was solid. The Killer Meteors, we're still doing Lo Wei stuff here. Shaolin Wooden Men, I remember liking that. To Kill with Intrigue. Snake, see, these are all Lo Wei era. To Kill with Intrigue, Snake and the Eagle's Shadow. We all know that's the classic right there. Nguyen Wu Ping, son. And that's the one right there. Talked a little bit about that earlier today. His fight with Huang Jiang Li, man, good shit. So Snake and the Eagle's Shadow was, that's kind of where its popularity started to get a little bit bigger there. Snake and Crane, Arts of Shaolin, I remember that was solid. Has anyone seen Magnificent Bodyguards? The first time I saw Magnificent Bodyguards, I was like, what is this? Because, I mean, it's got some solid fighting in there. But it was like, what is this? Like, everyone's like, there's so many moments throughout the movie where stuff was, a guy's fighting with a staff, and then he'll go like this to the screen, right? Or there'll be a snake attack, and it was like this. And it happened throughout the whole movie. And come to find out, the movie was released in 3D. And I was like, oh my God, there's a 3D Jackie Chan movie. I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense now. I was like, oh my God. Oh, man. Forrest says the only Jackie Chan films he couldn't get into was Gorgeous and Rumble in Hong Kong. There we go. Everyone's got their favorites. Jackie Chan needs a 90s film Blu-ray box set. Oh, man. But yeah, Magnificent Bodyguards. I don't even know if that's ever been remastered. And, I mean, that'd be really kind of funky to see that remastered, especially with them trying to do 3D stuff towards the camera. Oh, man. But yeah, let's get back to it here. So you got Magnificent Bodyguards, came out in 1978. Half a Loaf of Kung Fu. Here's a funny fact. When I bought the VHS for Half a Loaf of Kung Fu, they fucked up the cover. So it's called Half a Loaf of Kung. And I didn't know it was called Half a Loaf of Kung Fu until I popped in the movie. And I was like, oh, it's supposed to be half a loaf of Kung Fu. But yeah, they cut off the foo. I don't know how that happened. They really cared about the Lo Wei movies over here in America, you know. And I was just like, how the hell did that, that happen? And I'm telling my buddies, like, hey, man, y'all want to come over and watch Half a Loaf of Kung? They're like, what the hell is that? Jackie Chan, come on, Half a Loaf of Kung. Come on, let's do it. Then I popped it in. I was like, oh, it's Kung Fu. Okay. I figured it was Kung Fu, but I thought I'd tell you guys that funny story because it was just like, man, they totally botched. They totally botched that box art there. And of course, 1978. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look at this. In 1978 alone, Snakes in the Eagle Shadow, Snake and Eagle Shadow, Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin, Magnificent Bodyguards, Half a Loaf of Kung, Drunken Master, and Spiritual Kung Fu. And it says Bruce and Shaolin Kung Fu 2. I'm not sure what that is. That could be another title. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 projects, 7 movies in 1 year. That's how they did it back then, man. But yeah, Drunken Master playing Wong Fei Hung. That's right. And another Yuan Wu Ping classic. What a classic that movie was and is and still is to this day. And again, got a great finale fight sequence between Jackie Chan and Huang Zheng Li at the end, the master kicker. Look up Huang Zheng Li's kicking stories. You can find them on the internet and on YouTube and stuff of people with interviews of them, of his kicks, really fucking people up who's trying to challenge him and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, that guy is legit. That guy's scary. Huang Zheng Li scares me. But watch, he's probably like a sweetheart in real life, right? But yeah, Drunken Master, that is the one right there, man. That is the classic. And after that, okay, Spiritual Kung Fu, The Fearless Hyena, and I think right around Half a Loaf of Kung and The Fearless Hyena, I think Lo Wei, I could be wrong, but I think Lo Wei kind of started to give up on pushing Jackie Chan as the next Bruce and kind of just let him do what he wants. So if you notice with Half a Loaf of Kung, and especially The Fearless Hyena, they're more comedic based, you know, instead of the serious martial art violent movie that Jackie Chan was making. They're kind of more comedy based, you know, because Jackie Chan had more freedom to do those movies. Dragon Fist was actually pretty good. I enjoyed that one. The Young Master I talked about earlier today. That's another classic. Man, that end finale fight is phenomenal. Now, here we go. What do you guys think? 1980. What do you think of, on your honest opinion, of Battle Creek Brawl? Let's go right now in the chat. Yay, nay, meh. Battle Creek Brawl. That was supposed to be Jackie Chan's big debut over here in America. And it is directed by Robert Klaus, the guy who did Enter the Dragon. So let me know. Battle Creek Brawl. I want your honest opinions on that. And there's something very interesting about that movie. Iron Wolf says that he didn't care much for Shanghai Noon, but Rush Hour series was great. Rubicon's never seen Battle Creek Brawl. Okay, Lady Dana says Battle Creek Brawl is meh for me. Needs something more. Battle Creek Brawl was all right. That's kind of the consensus, right? Like, it's not horrible. There's some charm to it. I enjoyed Mako in the movie. I enjoyed it every time Mako was kind of training Jackie Chan and kind of fucking with him. And then Jackie Chan got him back later. I enjoyed that. It's interesting because I haven't watched the movie in years. I used to watch it on TV because it's Jackie Chan. And I haven't seen it in like 5 billion years. I think I might have it on DVD, but I haven't revisited it in years. And I bought the Blu-ray. And it was fun. It was a fun watch. It was fun revisiting in it. I mean, Lalo Schifrin did the music for that movie. Kind of gave it a little retro sound because it was, you know, a period piece. But it's interesting because I haven't seen it so long. So when I rewatched it with Lady Fat Blood, I was like, this is weird because they're letting Jackie Chan be himself. So he's himself doing his type of slapstick comedy that got him over in Hong Kong. Like they're letting him do it here, because usually you get a lot of you get a lot of foreign stars. You bring them over here and then they kind of fuck them up, right? Like they don't know what to do with them, which we'll get to a little bit later. It's not over with Jackie Chan. We'll get to we'll get to that a little bit later. But when you watch Battle Creek Brawl again, it has the Jackie Chan type of comedy, slapstick, the action shenanigans, and we were surprised by that. I was like, wow, that's very. Oh, hold on, I grabbed the wrong mouse. I was like, that's interesting. So I was just kind of like, so why did this fail? Because it did not do well over here. And then I found an interview with Jackie Chan, and he said that the movie, it was bad timing. If it would have came out, maybe did the same type of movie, but came out maybe 10 years later or whatnot, or 5 years later, probably would have did better. But he said that the American audience over here, when they think of martial arts, they think of Bruce Lee. So everything Bruce did was strong and to the point and powerful, right? So they're used to one guy doing a really strong kick and a guy going flying, or going a really strong punch, right? And it knocks the guy out. They weren't used to all the forms and the type of kung fu style that Jackie Chan did in Battle Creek Brawl. So he said to the American audience, his style of fighting, they said he looked weak. Like he didn't look powerful. He didn't look strong. So they didn't really buy him as a martial artist. What do you guys think of that? I thought that was really interesting. I was like, what? I was like, that could be a reason, I mean, the movie could have been better. I did like the some of the comedy actually did work. But something was lacking from it, and I'm not sure what it is. But some of the action's okay. Like Jackie does his thing. We're used to seeing him, so it's kind of like that was interesting. So that was the first fail. We're gonna get to the second fail in America a little bit later. So hold on one second here. Hold on. So that was Battle Creek Brawl, 1980, and then he had a little bit more success with the Cannonball Run, the Subaru driver, and that kind of got him over a little bit in 1981. The Burt Reynolds caper flick, Dragon Lord. Now this was interesting. So Dragon Lord, he ends up fighting the same actor who fought him at the end of The Young Master. And the Dragon Lord didn't really have a lot of fighting. Most of the fighting towards the end, but the fight at the end, he fights the same actor who he fought at the end of The Young Master. It is brutal, man. You guys have got to see the end fight at Dragon Lord. And Mars, fellow Jackie Chan stuntman, Mars, he's in the movie with him. And Mars he's trying to fight back, but he's mostly kind of just there to distract the villain while Jackie does his thing. But it's a brutal fight. It's fucking great. It's a brutal fight. But that end fight was the inspiration for the Raid end fight with the 2-on-1. So you get the two guys versus the most badass martial art villain ever, which in the Raid was Mad Dog, right? They had to team up on that dude because he was so badass. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but Dragon Lord's end fight was the inspiration for the Raid's end fight. That came out in 1982. Fantasy Mission Force, man, that sounds familiar. I don't know if that's one of those Jackie Chan owed somebody a favor. It was kind of a Hell's a Poppin' type movie. Fearless Hyena 2, and then here's a good one, Winners on Sinners. That's a nice little the beginning of the Lucky Stars trope we got going. The troop, the lovable pervs that they are. But yeah, Winners and Sinners. Him and Samo. He has a small part in that. But here's the big one. So if you guys missed the Versus episode where we talked about this film, Project A, man, 1983. Project A. It's phenomenal, man. And after not watching it in years and then rewatching it recently for the Versus episode, I couldn't believe just how amazing the stunts were and how funny and interesting the movie was and how badass the fights were. Like, Project A had everything, and it was really hard for me to choose Police Story over Project A. Because I've always liked Police Story. Police Story is the shit. And Police Story, still to this day, influences the action genre. Still to this day. So I ended up picking Police Story. But still, Project A was close, man, because I just had so much fun with Project A. Okay, watch Fantasy Mission Force. It's bonkers. Okay, so I heard this was Hell's a Poppin', so I may have seen this. So Imran, is there a musical number in this that comes absolutely out of nowhere? There's a musical dance number, and I think Jimmy Wang Yu is in it. And I think they're like, I remember a bizarre opening where they're kind of having this press conference, or they're this meeting, and they have the projector on, and they're all like they showed a picture of like a bootleg Rambo and a bootleg Snake Plissken, and they're like, we tried getting hold of these guys to fight the main villain, but only one guy will do the job. And then they showed Jimmy Wang Yu, and I started laughing. I was like, oh my god. And I think Jackie Chan and Jimmy Wang Yu have a fight. This might be one of those Jackie Chan owes someone a favor movies. Okay, hold on. Let me catch up to you guys. Okay, Trado said he's laughing at it already. Let's see here. Okay, so Jimmy Wang Yu was in it. All right, so I do kind of remember it. Okay. Oh, Severio confirmed it. Yep. All right. That movie's insane. Hell's a Poppin'. If you're into the Hell's a Poppin', then definitely check out Fantasy. There we go. Fantasy Mission Force, baby. There we go. Oh man, that's hilarious. I really feel so lost on how little cinema I have watched. Hey, don't feel lost. Don't feel bad. Because as many movies Samurai's seen, I've still haven't seen that much. We're still, hey, better late than never. It's the new series coming out. Well, we started already. So I got one movie for this week for you channel members. So it's coming. The next Better Late Than Never episode. All right, let's get back to it. So Winners and Sinners, that was a lot of fun. Nice martial arts comedy there. Jackie Chan did the stunt where he was on roller skates and he skates underneath the truck. Unless that was a stunt double. I might be wrong on that one. Pom Pom, I don't know what that is. Cannonball Run 2, 1984. And of course, Wheels on Meals, another Versus episode we did. And that's just a fun movie. You have the three brothers in their prime, Jackie Chan, Yuen Biao, and Sammo Hung. You got some really good fights in there. The narrative can kind of be all over the place in that. There's definitely moments in Wheels on Meals where you're kind of like, what is happening? What is going on right now? However, nothing beats the Benny the Jet Urquidez versus Jackie Chan fight. That might be Jackie Chan's best one-on-one fight in his entire filmography. Maybe. That's debatable. But I can't argue against it. If somebody wants to declare that, can't really argue against that. What's going on, Michael? What's cracking? Yeah. Wheels on Meals soundtrack's awesome. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Wheels on Meals, it's still a classic. It's still a lot of fun. Okay, My Lucky Stars, another Lucky Stars movie. And might as well just throw in oh wow, they came out the same year. Of course they did. So My Lucky Stars and Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars came out the same year, 1985. And Jackie had small cameos in both of those, and had a pretty good fight in at the end of My Lucky Stars, and a solid cameo action sequence with a young Andy Lau and Yuen Biao in Twinkle Twinkle. But everyone remembers the Twinkle Twinkle Lucky Stars as the Richard Norton versus Sammo Hung fight. That was legit. That was great. And plus Sammo fighting with tennis rackets at the at the end of that movie. But here we go. In the middle of all this, the second failed American attempt. Battle Creek Brawl was the first one. The second one is The Protector. Yes. Released by 88 Films and remastered. So The Protector, if you haven't heard me talk about that yet, for those of you that are new, I'll make it short and sweet for you. So another big action vehicle. Let's push Jackie Chan. But the problem is they pushed him the wrong way. And they said, hey, I got a great idea. Let's make Jackie Chan the next Clint Eastwood. Come on. So Lo Wei tried to make him the next Bruce Lee. That was a mistake, right? And now let's make him the what? Jackie Chan and Clint Eastwood. I see the similarities. And so it just didn't come on. It was just very dry. It just didn't work. And the movie bombed. It didn't work. Now, Jackie was so frustrated with the film. Whatchamacall? Oh, Trado likes the Jackie cut of The Protector. Yeah, we're going to get to that. He was so frustrated with the movie that Jackie Chan went back to Hong Kong and added extra scenes to The Protector to kind of spice it up and make it more of a Jackie Chan movie. And a lot of people thought that his fight with Superfoot Bill Wallace at the end of the first Protector maybe it was a little average or kind of bland. It was the best fight. It was the best fight in the movie, but there was barely any fights in the film. Jackie actually re-teamed up with Bill, and they added a little bit of extra spice to the fight. And they kind of undercranked the camera a little bit to make it a little bit more, entertaining to watch, and in terms of the speed. But there was a scene where Superfoot hits Jackie Chan, and Jackie Chan goes flying back, hits the cable pulls him. He hits the fence, comes forward, and then tries to attack Bill Superfoot Wallace. You will not see that version in the traditional American cut of The Protector. It's only in the Jackie Chan Hong Kong cut of The Protector. Oh, we got a super chat. What's up, John? Thanks for the support. Hey, Phat, how have you been? How have you been? So, Warcraft is still highest grossing video game movie ever at $439 million. I think Mario will beat that next year. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that is huge. Holy crap. So there you go, all you Warcraft fans. I'm sure you're happy to hear that. But yeah, that's the story on that, but it gets even better, Jackie gets his revenge. He gets his revenge big time, and we're going to get to that in a second here. Hold on. So let's go back here. So The Protector, Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars, Heart of Dragon. Also, if you guys are wondering, the release of The Protector from 88 Films has both versions on there. Okay? It has the Hong Kong cut and the American cut on there, if you guys are interested. And speaking of the extended version, Heart of Dragon was a really good... I enjoyed that film. It was a really good movie. It's a dramatic film, more drama than action. But Jackie Chan's with Sammo Hung in that one. Very well done. But there was actually more action. There was more fight scenes originally, but they trimmed it out of Heart of Dragon because they thought it was too much action, making it more of an action film, and kind of taking away from the dramatic elements between Jackie Chan and his brother, played by Sammo in the film. So I believe it's 88 Films. If it's not 88 Films, it's Eureka that released Heart of Dragon, and they have the extra fight scenes on there. So if you guys want to see them, you know who to go to. So, but yeah, Heart of Dragon. Sammo and Jackie flexing their dramatic acting chops, and I think they pull it off. I think they do a really good job in that. Now, here's the revenge. Jackie Chan gets his ultimate revenge on the director and the whole experience of The Protector, and he goes all out. And it's the film I mentioned earlier that still influences the action genre to this day. So many movies have homaged, or you could say copied, from this film. Tango and Cash has done it. Now, I like all of these movies, but I'm just giving an example. Tango and Cash did it. Brandon Lee's Rapid Fire did it. Michael Bay's Bad Boys 2 has done it. And they've all have copied, or homaged, however you want to look at it, from Police Story, son. That is the movie where the opening action sequence and stunts could be the ending climax to another movie. It's insane. After that opening action sequence where the big shootout and Jackie having to chase in another car down a damn mountain, crashing through houses, and then nope, we're still going. He's running. He grabs an umbrella. The villain gets into a bus. He jumps and hangs on the bus. It is insanity. And then the bus stops because he gets in front with a pistol. And then the guys inside crash through the windows and land on their heads below. And then they immediately get sent to the hospital. That's actually a true story behind the scenes. And it's just, you feel like you have your money's worth. Like, you feel like you could just stop the movie right there. But no, all the action and the fighting in the mall at the end of the movie is insane. Insanity. It's just the stunts, the spectacle is just nuts. Police Story is like, how can you not vote for Police Story, right? But yeah, like I said, I'm a huge fan of Tango and Cash. I love Rapid Fire, and Bad Boys 2 is my favorite of the trilogy. Still, 1985's Police Story still is king. But yeah. So that's oh, let me get to the revenge story. So the director and that Police Story was a fuck you. Police Story was, America, you fucked up with me, so here you go. I'm going crazy here. And the director actually saw Police Story, and his head exploded. He couldn't believe the talent he had in his movie. He had absolutely no idea of the potential that he had. So that was his revenge there. So let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Jackie Chan's on fire. Naughty Boys, which is Prisoner. Prisoner was okay. It was kind of like, it was set in a prison, but I mean, I think this might have been another Jackie Chan owed somebody a favor movie. I think Jimmy Wang Yu was the one he owed a favor to. I remember it being okay. It had some decent shootouts at the end, John Woo style. But I don't remember loving the movie. But then again, it's been years since I've seen The Prisoner. You never know. I might watch it now and be like, hey, The Prisoner was fucking dope. But I remember it being okay. I remember it was all right. All right, let's keep it going here. All right, here's a big one. Same year. Of course it's the same year. 1986, Armor of God. Yes. Jackie Chan's Indiana Jones type adventure flick, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. That fight what he has with the monks is legit. That is a legit badass fight sequence. And the bonkers insane end fight with all the females with high heels. It's like, who came up with this? It's like, it shouldn't work, especially when you can spot the stuntmen wearing wigs. Like, none of that in action sequence should work. But it's so entertaining. You can buy it and just have fun. Just turn your brain off and have fun with it. I did hear a rumor, I don't know if you guys have heard this, that he originally was supposed to fight Cynthia Rothrock at the end. But either she couldn't do it because of an injury or another, engagement she had. So they said, fuck it, we're going to get, hold on a second. We're going to get Amazon women in high heels. Multiple Amazon women in high heels. AKA stuntman in wigs. But yeah, it shouldn't work. It should not work, but it's an entertaining action sequence. But yeah, another fun flick, and that's the movie where, out of all the crazy stunts Jackie has done in Project A and Police Story, this movie was the one where it was just a small little stunt. I'm going to jump from here to this little tree, and that's it. And he jumps to the tree branch breaks, he falls on his head, and he almost dies. It was a very serious injury. That's why if you watch Armor of God, the whole beginning action sequence, Jackie Chan's hair is really short. And then all of a sudden, you look at the rest of the movie, his hair's longer. Right? Because of the injury. They had to put the movie on hold. And then he had to come back later to finish it. But still a fun flick. But unfortunately, excuse me, that stunt, you notice kind of after that, Jackie Chan kind of started to lessen on the stunt work, not doing too much. He still does the stunts. He's still a badass. But in terms of the high-risk stuff, like the Project A, falling from the clock tower, Police Story stuff, he kind of trimmed back that. And, you can't blame the guy, right? You almost getting killed. But yeah, let's go ahead and keep it rocking and rolling here. Armor of God, a fun adventure flick. Here's another huge one, Project A2, which some people actually like over the first Project A. I would have to rewatch Project A2. I haven't seen it in years, but it's phenomenal. It's a Jackie Chan classic. I do miss the brothers, though. I do miss Sammo and Yuen Biao. It's just Jackie Chan in this one. But some pretty good stunts in there. Nothing insane, but, it's still Jackie doing his thing. still impressive stuff there. And some good fights, man. Really good fights in that one. So Project A2 definitely is worth watching or having in your collection. That's like a must. Now here's a big one. 1988, Dragons Forever. And speaking about missing the brothers, they have returned. And this film is, like Rick Myers said, is definitely a swan song for that era. All three actors kind of go their way. It's a swan song in the movie, too. And it's a fun flick. There's comedy in there. You get some Three Stooges moments. They're fighting each other. And you get some fun stunts. And then shit gets real towards the end. And Yuen Wah is just seeing Yuen Wah do his thing and smoking this cigar while fighting. Smoking this cigar while sliding down the steps. I mean, Yuen Wah is a treasure. He really is a treasure. Like, seriously. And, of course, you get another badass rematch between Jackie Chan and Benny the Jet Urquidez, man. I mean, I like the fight in the first one better, but this is still a legit fight. This is still really good. And both guys are in their prime, man. Just phenomenal stuff here. So that's Dragons Forever, 1988. And now, look at the same year, Police Story 2. Another really good Jackie Chan one. Now, what do you guys prefer, Police Story 1, 2, or 3? There's actually a lot of fans there's a lot of love for Super Cop out there. Let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know in the chat, and I'll highlight it or I'll read it out. But yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit, Marley. You just wait. I'm gonna get to that one. Let's see. But yeah, Police Story 2, The Fight in the Park. Have you guys seen The Fight in the Park? Jackie Chan gets jumped by multiple dudes. And there's knives, there's pipes, and there's this little park in the area, and he ends up fighting all of them there. That fight, I mean, the action at the end of the movie and the finale is really good. But that fight is my favorite fight in the movie. That fight in the park is legit classic Jackie Chan in his prime. Brutal, the timing, the stuntmen doing their thing. Like, that is a legit fight. And the fight, yeah, the factory fight was good too, definitely. Like, it's good shit in this movie, definitely good. Super Cop is Iron Wolf's pick. All right. Lady Danish picks Police Story 1. All right. And Trado likes all three, but he likes the first one the best. And Imran likes the Police Story the best, but he enjoys the sequels as well. Cool. That's pretty much the consensus then. But yeah, Police Story 2, definitely some good stuff in that as well. All right, let's see here. Let's keep it rocking and rolling here. All right. Now, this one I haven't watched in years. We recently rewatched it, remastered. And it's a great movie, man. And yes, this is the movie where Jackie Chan was like, look, I'm a filmmaker. Look at me. But I think it's a great flick, man. Anita Mui is great in the movie. And, it's just a beautiful looking film. The cinematography is phenomenal. And it's Miracles, the Canton Godfather, or just Miracles. But yeah, that is a good movie, man. Now, if you're going to watch a Jackie Chan film to watch a whole bunch of fights, most likely you're probably going to be disappointed in Miracles. But we went in with low expectations, and we were just, okay, let's enjoy the story and see where this goes, because it's very dramatic. But it does have goofy comedy in there as well. But there's still legit action scenes in here, though. There's not a lot of them, but there's still legit action sequences, especially at the end of the movie. There's still that Jackie Chan magic. You do still get it in Miracles. But yeah, I enjoy Miracles. I thought that was very good. And watching it, I think what made us appreciate it more was when we watched it in Blu-ray remastered. And the beautiful colors and just everything was just gorgeous looking. And the camera work and just, I think that helped. That definitely helped watching it, so. But yeah, I thought Miracles was solid. Let's see here. Now we have The Prisoner. Wait a minute, hold on a second. Was there another movie called The Prisoner? All right, so Operation Condor, 1991. All right. 1991. So Jackie Chan returns back to the the Indiana Jones adventure type of film. And this was a lot of fun, man. I saw this in theater over here when it was released. And of course, 88 Films remastered it, and you get the original Hong Kong cut on there with extra scenes. I remember watching the trailer, and there was extra scenes in that trailer that was released here. And I remember going to the movie, and I was like, where was that scene? That wasn't in the movie. You know, he's like fighting multiple dudes, and then he jumps, and there's like a railing. He grabs the railing and rolls underneath the railing and punches a guy. And I remember that in the trailer, and I watched the movie. I'm like, where was that in the movie? That wasn't in the movie. And then when I bought it on DVD, that wasn't in there. So there's extra action and more scenes in the Hong Kong cut, which Blu-ray has both versions on there. So if you guys are interested, so. But yeah, Operation Condor is a lot of fun, man. It's comedy, it's goofy, but you got the badass Vincent Lin is in there too. Oh, speaking of Vincent Lin's going to be one of the guests on the Kung Fu Extravaganza, son. That's right. Oh yeah, the badass martial arts legend that is Vincent Lin's going to be hanging out with us. So don't forget, Thursday next week, July 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific time, Vincent Lin's going to be hanging out with us. But the wind tunnel fight between Jackie Chan and Vincent Lin, when they're holding on and the wind is blowing and they're kind of going against the gravity of the wind or the force of the wind, and they're trying to do a fight sequence. My buddy, at the time when I was watching that on DVD, and he's not really a martial arts guy. He's not really a Jackie Chan guy. He's not really his type of thing, right? He walked in during the wind tunnel fight. I was watching it. He was in tears, laughing his ass off. That wind tunnel fight is so hilarious. He was dying. I was like, see, I've been trying to get you on the Jackie Chan bandwagon, you know. But yeah, the wind tunnel fight is hilarious, man. All right, so let's keep it rocking and rolling here. A Kid from Tibet, he made a cameo. I think that was a Yuen Biao movie. I don't remember his cameo in that, but I only seen that movie once. Now, Twin Dragons, I think that was another one of those, hey, we need a movie out really quick for Chinese New Year. We don't care about the quality, just go ahead and do it. And a lot of directors were involved with this. They got Choi Hark, I think Ringo Lam, and everybody was involved. But Twin Dragons is okay. It's got some decent stunts in the finale. But you got two Jackie Chans, you know, and they're, you know, the whole twins thing. One goes this way, the other guy, you know, goes with them and stuff like that. So it's funny. Twin Dragons is okay. It's all right. Oh man. All right, let's keep it going here. Yeah, Twin Dragons was okay. And here we go, Super Cop, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know. Do you guys know? I don't think 88 Films or Eureka has released Super Cop on Blu-ray, but this needs to come out on a Blu-ray where it has the original Hong Kong version on there. Now, we're such Jackie Chan fans of his movies. We're so you know, so much fans that, you know, if I was at Walmart and I saw English dub, you know, Dimension Films or whoever released it over here as Super Cop, I'd probably buy it, right? But it would be nice to watch the original version with the original soundtrack, so that way you don't hear what's love got to do with it. Why the fuck is that in the Jackie Chan movie? And not the original What's Love Got to Do With It song. The remix. Like, why? This is like, what is happening? Everybody was kung fu fighting. That was in the end credits. I'm like, oh God. So I want to hear the original soundtrack. Let's hear the original soundtrack in its original language. Hey, if we can have both versions, that'd be great, right? But I don't think anybody's released. Iron Wolf says, I think Super Cop is only Blu-ray outside of U.S. Okay, I might have to look for it, but yeah, it'd be cool to see the original version. Oh, but yeah, come on now, Michelle Yeoh, come on, man. Yuen Wah being a badass in the film. But yeah, I mean, the stunts on the train were insane. Michelle Yeoh, I would not be able to do what she did in that movie. Like, hey, samurai, have you ever ridden a bike before? No. All right, this is what we need you to do. We need you to get on this bike, and we need you to ride up the ramp here and land on the moving train. You can do that, right? What? Yeah, seriously. Michelle Yeoh is GOAT. She's great. But yeah, it's a fun flick, man. It definitely deserves some kind of Blu-ray special edition remastering treatment, definitely. All right, let's keep it going. Woo, man. They need to retitle that in here, calling it The Legend of Drunken Master. It's Drunken Master 2, goddammit. 1994, y'all. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Whoops. I skipped too far. I skipped too much. Hold on. City Hunter. 1993 City Hunter, based off of the live-action manga and anime series. Oh, my God. This was one of those movies. I didn't know anything about the anime. I didn't know anything about the manga. And I just was like, hey, it's Jackie Chan, right? I bought it on VHS. Had absolutely no idea what the tone was supposed to be and what property was based off of. And I watched it and I was like, what the fuck is this? That was my response to City Hunter at first. I was like, what is this? And then I was like, oh shit, Gary Daniels is in this movie? And then it got to the scene, which is one of the greatest scenes in movie history. The Street Fighter sequence, the virtual reality Street Fighter based off the video game sequence. And Gary Daniels was perfectly casted as Ken. He just turns into Ken for no reason. It's nonsense. The whole movie's nonsense, but that's the point of it. And Jackie Chan is Chun-Li. And they do all of the moves from the game. I think at some point Jackie Chan ended up being E Honda too. I was in tears. Holding my gut, holding the belly. I was in tears laughing so hard at that scene that it made me not regret buying the VHS. I was just like, okay, that saved the whole movie. Plus the end fight sequence with Richard Norton is great too. It's phenomenal. It's hilarious and phenomenal. The Richard Norton, you gotta love him. So yeah, it wasn't until years passed and I bought it on DVD. And then I found out about the manga, and then I found out about how the anime was and how kind of crazy it was and just out there. And then I watched the movie again, and I was like, okay, I'm perfectly fine with all of this. All of this goofy shenanigans. I'm perfectly fine with all of it. But yeah, I was dying. The Street Fighter sequence, y'all. You gotta watch the Street Fighter sequence. It is hilarious. It is so funny. And especially when Richard Norton's beating him up with sticks. And Jackie Chan's acting like it don't hurt. And then all of a sudden he starts breakdancing while he's getting hit. Until he can't hold it in anymore, that he's in pain. Phenomenal. So City Hunter is it's actually kind of a favorite of mine now. Who knew? After 5 billion years later, man. But at first I was like, what the fuck is this? But yeah. There's even like a homage to Game of Death in that movie. Like he on the ship. He's like, there's a movie theater section and they're watching Game of Death. And these two big, huge... black guys, like tall, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They're like trying to beat him up, and he's like watching how Bruce Lee is beating up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on screen, and then he starts using the same moves on them. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yeah, City Hunter. Excuse me. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. So, City Hunter, Crime Story, which I do have on Blu-ray. 88 Films did remaster that. I need to rewatch that again. Jackie Chan went back to, talk about changing tones, right? You got City Hunter, and then you got Crime Story. He went back to straight up serious police thriller, Jackie. And I remember being okay with Crime Story. I don't remember not liking it. But now that, it's been remastered, I think 88 Films released that too. Now that it's been remastered, I can't wait to rewatch it again. I may end up loving the movie. But it's been so long. But I don't remember not liking Crime Story. Come on, this is brilliant. Come on. Spread the word. Jackie Chan dressed up as Chun-Li. Oh God. Woo, I'm having a blast talking with you guys today. So let's keep it rocking and rolling. So it's that City Hunter Crime Story. Now Super Cop 2, that was a Michelle Yeoh vehicle, which has got some good fighting in there. And it's got our boy Ricky O's son, Terry Fan, is in that. And Yukari Yoshima, my girl, she's like in the opening fight, and then she just gets jobbed out really quick, which kind of sucked. But Jackie Chan had a little cameo in that. He just had a cameo. But now, finally, I kind of jumped the gun. Sorry. In my opinion, 1994, in my opinion, Jackie Chan's best movie in his whole filmography, Drunken Master 2, son. Legend of Drunken Master is my personal favorite. Everyone has theirs. But that blew me away. It blew me away. When I just knew Rumble in the Bronx and I was, First Strike and all this other stuff, a buddy of mine was like, "Hey man, come over. I got all these movies I want to show you." And you may know him from being called Phat Ninja. He hasn't been on the channel in a long time. But he had all this stuff on VHS. And he's like, "Dude, I'm going to show you Drunken Master 2, bro." I'm like, "Oh, Jackie Chan movie? Yeah, sure." And it completely blew me away. The comedy is good. The fight scenes are that end finale fight sequence. The fight in the tea house. The fight in the tea house was nuts. It was nuts. Insane. You got Larcon Leung in that movie, and it's just Jesus Christ. That movie's insane. And it's just everything, the cinematography, the camera work, the soundtrack, that you can get it remastered on Blu-ray right now. Warner Archive has released it. So just spreading the good news if you guys want that version. But yeah, my jaw dropped. I was like, Jesus Christ, movies like this exist? You mean I don't have to settle for Mr. Nice Guy? Which I don't have a problem with Mr. Nice Guy, but we'll get to Mr. Nice Guy when we get to it. But yeah, Drunken Master 2 is legit, man. Drunken Master 2 is so good that when they re-released it here in America as Legend of Drunken Master, whatchamacallit, we were in the theater to watch it. And of course, we've already seen it already, but we're in the theater to watch it. And when the movie was over, there was like 4 or 5 people behind us. And they said, "Oh my God, that movie was insane. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This was amazing." And I turned to them and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed the movie." Man, back in 1994, right? And they looked at me confused. They looked at me in Phat Ninja. They were like, "What are you talking about? This is a brand new movie that just came out this weekend." I'm like, No. This movie's been out since 1994. And they were like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah, it's just been re-released here. It's all good. It's fine. Better late than never. As long as you guys like the movie, it's cool." But they had it was the same thing with Iron Monkey. It wasn't just the, "Hey man, ain't that Lou Diamond Phillips story?" It's not just that with Iron Monkey. There were people there that were like, "Man, that was great." It's like, "Yeah, Iron Monkey came out in 1993. And they're like, "Huh?" "But this is brand new. Quentin Tarantino approves of this. He presents this. It's new." Like, no. 1993. Oh God. But anyway, yeah, Drunken Master 2, it's phenomenal. And another reason why that movie's so good was because that was really a challenge to Jet Li's Once Upon a Time in China movies. That's why that Drunken Master 2 was that good. Jackie Chan, I mean, they get along and everything, but it was one of those, all right, you're the top dog right now, Mr. Jet Li. Let's see if you could top this. So that's why Drunken Master 2 is so good. That's why in Killzone, that fight with Jackie Wu, which is one of the greatest one-on-one fight scenes I've ever seen in my life, in Killzone, that was Donnie Yen's challenge to Tony Jaa. Like, "Hey, Hong Kong, we still got it, baby. Thailand's getting all the buzz, but I just want to let you know." So you see what happens? So competition is good. Competition's a good thing because it brings out the best in everyone, right? But yeah, that was a challenge. It's like, "Hey, I'm just going to remind you, JC's still kind of the man, so try to top that." But it's all in good fun, though. It's all in good fun. What are you guys talking about over here? You guys talking about food? Oh man, I just had cereal. Y'all talking about nachos? What y'all talking about? What's going on, John? What's cracking? All right, let's keep it going. Love Legend Drunken Master. Oh, here's one. Everyone's favorite. A year later, Rumble in the Bronx, 1995. Man, I remember the trailer, the TV spots from Rumble in the Bronx, and it was all like, not only is this guy martial arts master, but he does his own stunts. I remember that was the TV spot. That was the selling point. And they showed Jackie jump off the building onto the balcony of the other building. And I remember going, oh my God, he does his own stunts, you know. And this guy's been doing this shit for like how long? We all have to start somewhere, right? We got to start somewhere. So I was like, oh my God, I got to go see this. So saw it in theater, really enjoyed it. Rumble in the Bronx is fun. A lot, you know, it's a lot of fun. But then later, when I started to watch the classic movies and, you know, the Drunken Master 2s, Electric Boogaloos, and all that stuff, I started noticing a trend in the later 90s Jackie Chan movies. And the trend is, you know, there's no big action finale fight. And that happened in Rumble in the Bronx. That happened in Mr. Nice Guy. That happened in First Strike. You know, that's kind of a pattern. I noticed each one of those movies would end with a big stunt. There'd be a big stunt, big climax for the film to go out on top, but there wasn't a big fight. And Jackie Chan got asked about that. And they're like, why are you not having big, amazing end fight sequences like in Drunken Master 2? And Jackie Chan kind of had a point. And for us fans, we would love to see an end fight, right? But especially like when you get to Mr. Nice Guy, Richard Norton. I mean, I remember we had Richard Norton here on the channel. He told me, remember what he said? He said that he was honored to be the villain in Mr. Nice Guy, but he was disappointed because they didn't get a fight sequence, you know. So Jackie kind of has a point. So when asked about this, he said he's done every single fight you can think of. With any weapon, any scenario, anything. He's done every, you know, for years, since the late 70s, early 80s, that he's just kind of like, I don't know how to top myself or continue doing something that doesn't, that when, because, you know, he wants to be, you know, inspired to do something creative, and he just couldn't really think of anything to top his whole movie. Because if you think about it, I mean, stop and think about it. He's kind of got a point. He's done every single fight you can think of, with every weapon, with every scenario at this point in his career. So he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna end it with a big stunt. So it kind of makes sense. So I kind of forgive him a little bit, but then I kind of don't, because I want to see him fight versus Richard Norton. God damn it! But let's go ahead and keep it rocking and rolling here. So, all right. So Rumble in the Bronx, a lot of fun. Now, someone asked me about Thunderbolt. Now, I haven't seen Thunderbolt. That's the race car movie. I actually have not seen that. So, it is your time to shine, chat. Let me know in chat right now. Thunderbolt, yay or nay? Should I see it or should I pass? I'm going to be looking at your comments here on chat. Thunderbolt. Jackie Chan, Days of Thunder. That's true, Reese. He did hurt his ankle in the Rumble in the Bronx. You guys talking about food. You're driving me nuts. You're making me hungry. All right, so Lady Danish says give Thunderbolt a watch. Okay. All right. Iron Wolf says watch Thunderbolt. It's great. Okay. All right, so there's some recommendations there. All right. Do we have a... will y'all stop talking about food? Man, y'all gonna make me get something after the stream's over. I'm gonna go out and get something to eat now. Damn it. Oh, Heather says Tyler says it's good. Okay, good. All right. Samurai's gonna have to check it out. Maybe that might be another one of those better late than never episodes. Chinese female rapper says Thunderbolt is so underrated and has some great fight scenes and stunts. All right, so there's some fights in there too. Okay. All right. Me too, Vinny. That was my first big theatrical experience, definitely. Rumble in the Bronx. Okay. Samurai's going to have to check out some Thunderbolt. All right. Jackie Chan and Fish. Okay, that's a video game. First Strike, 1996. Now, this was a lot of fun. It's all about the ladder fight, man. You guys remember the ladder fight in First Strike? That was great. That was great. That was definitely an ooh-ah for the audience, especially in the theater, man. Everybody was like, holy shit. But yeah, First Strike was a lot of fun. Oh, we got some more Thunderbolt fans. You guys always talking about food. Every stream. Sexy Sumo is just as bad as you guys, man. I'm surprised he's not chiming in right now. All right, let's keep it going. Oh yeah, First Strike was a lot of fun. It's got the Jackie Chan, but his spy espionage type movie, which a lot of people still kind of label this as a police story flick as well. Oh, here it is. Warren G featuring Adina Howard. What's love got to do with it? Horrible cover. Horrible. Hey, y'all remember Jackie Chan was in that music video? He's in that music video. What's love got to do? Kill me now. Seriously, it was horrible. Jesus Christ. Mr. Nice Guy. Just recently watched that. From Warner Archive. Had fun, and we watched the Hong Kong extended version. It was fun. A lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoy it more now, because Mr. Nice Guy was never on my top Jackie Chan movies. I was like okay with it. But rewatching it recently, it's definitely kind of grown on me. All right. Mr. Alan Smithy film Burn Hollywood Burn. We're skipping that. I think that was a cameo. Here we go. Who am I? Oh, man. I might have to give in because I think Umbrella Entertainment, they're a Canadian-based Blu-ray company. I might give in because I haven't seen anybody else releasing that on Blu-ray. There's no Eureka or 88 Films release. So I might give in with Umbrella and get some Who Am I. Story's a little clunky. It's a little clunky, but Jesus Christ, the end fight finale on top of the building is insane. It is insanity. He fights the kicker and he fights the puncher, and he ends up fighting both at the same time. Like, and the stunt work was legit in that too. Yeah, it's really good. Rubicon says, I remember Who Am I more for the cars in it than the movie. I mean, it's the end fight really is really the highlight. But yeah, it's a purchase just for that this for the end finale fight on that. It's just really good. And here, finally, it failed with Battle Creek Brawl. It failed with the Protector, and he finally found the perfect vehicle to get him over here in America and make him a household name. 1998's Rush Hour. Any Rush Hour fans here? Rush Hour with Chris Tucker. Fun movie. It's a fun flick. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm gonna talk about it now really quick. There's a special features on the DVD that me and Lady Fat Blood watched when we bought it on DVD. And we never forgot it till this day. So if you ever hear me say, oh, so you kick the gun. If you ever hear me say that, you'll know the reference. All right. So we got some Rush Hour fans. All right. Copy that. So, if there's special features on the Rush Hour movie, and there was some frustration behind the scenes with Brett Ratner because he was like, I'm the biggest Jackie Chan fan of all time, and I don't want to be the guy known to have killed Jackie Chan in his movie. So a lot of the American stunt team kind of took over really, and they kind of panicked when they were like, Jackie Chan, you want to do what? And they kind of panicked. They were like, nah, we can't let you do that. We can't let you do that. So even though the fights are fun and there's some fun stunts in Rush Hour, it's kind of tame if you think about it compared to what Jackie Chan has done in, like, for example, Police Story, right? But so you kick the gun. So really quick. So if you watch the special features on the DVD, you see the head of the stuntmen team over here talking to Jackie Chan. And Jackie Chan's explaining to him how the fight scene is going to go, right? So he's talking to him face to face, and he goes, okay, what's going to happen here? Chris Tucker's going to go this way. This guy's going to kick me back here. And then this guy's going to pull out a gun, and I'm going to kick the gun, and then the gun's going to fly out of the window. Simple, right? I understood it, right? I'm sure you guys understood it right now. Easy, right? The guy just sat there, and it's just like, he's like, and you could see the frustration in Jackie Chan's face. He's just like, can we move on? Do you approve of this? Is this okay? You can see him start getting frustrated. So Jackie Chan explains it again to the guy. He goes, okay, so what's going to happen, one more time. Chris Tucker's going to go this way. This guy's going to kick me here. This guy's going to pull out a gun. I'm going to kick the gun. It's going to go out of the window. And the guy still... Oh, so you kick the gun. And me and Lady Fablo were like, oh my God, dude. This is so easy instructions for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. So there you go. And you can see Jackie Chan's like, all right, okay, let's move on now. It was so bad. You can see this on the special features. It's there. It's there. And we've never forgot that. Never. So if you ever hear Samurai say, oh, so you kick the gun, now you know the reference. It's like, Jesus Christ. Does anybody know what they're doing? All right, hold on. Oh, don't you love the stories you get from Samurai? Hold on. No. Hold on. We're having technical difficulties. Oh, you bastard. Hold on, the camera might actually go out. Hold on. Yep, I knew it. The camera went out. God damn it. Damn it. Hold on. I knew the camera was going to go out. Hold on a second. So you kick the gun. All right. So Rush Hour, a lot of fun. Definitely the perfect vehicle to get Jackie over here. Now, because, again, how I said about the frustrations Jackie had with the behind the scenes of kind of being like, no, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. He went back to Hong Kong and made Gorgeous, which is like this romantic comedy. But the fight scenes in Gorgeous between him and Brad Allen, that was a shot. Just to kind of remind everybody in America, like, you could have had this in your movie, but it's okay because you couldn't understand, oh, so you kicked the gun. So that's why the fight scenes with Brad Allen are, like, legitly good. Like, the movie itself's okay. It's a fun little romantic comedy. It's fine. It's harmless. But those two fights with Brad Allen, the first one when he fights Brad Allen, he gets his ass kicked. And second fight, when he starts to loosen up and he improves and trains, that is a phenomenal fight with him and Brad Allen. So that's why those two fights are so good. He had another good fight in that movie with baseball bats. I remember that. That was pretty good too. But yeah. Let's keep it rocking and rolling. But yeah, Gorgeous is okay. It's definitely worth watching for the Brad Allen fights. King of Comedy, he's a stunt double. Gen X Cops, he had a cameo. Shanghai Noon was fun. So Shanghai Noon was a fun experience because it's not an amazing movie. It's basically Rush Hour with Owen Wilson in the Wild West. It's the exact same fucking movie. Interesting fun fact for you guys. Who do you think ripped off who? Have you guys ever seen Once Upon a Time in China and America? Very similar. I don't know. Shanghai Noon may have ripped off this, or if they came around this. I don't know. Somebody ripped off somebody. You decide, and you let me know. Because Jet Li has an interaction with Indians, just like Jackie Chan does. Jet Li has a Caucasian blonde cowboy partner. I'm just saying. Just saying. Somebody ripped off somebody. I don't know. Or maybe it was a coincidence. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about that. Once Upon a Time in China and America. All right. But yeah, Shanghai Noon was a fun experience because it was one of those, we got like free passes for a mystery movie. So we didn't know, me and my buddy Wayne, we didn't know what movie we were going to go see. And it was Shanghai Noon. It was like, holy shit, Jackie Chan in a Western? What the fuck is going on right now? And you have some Be the Bullet Owen Wilson up in there. But it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. Of course, we want more martial arts, right? But it's a fun, harmless flick. It's a lot better than Shanghai Nights. Shanghai Nights was like, what? We just went bonkers with Shanghai Nights. Fucking Jack the Ripper is in the movie. He gets his ass kicked. What is going on? What is happening in that movie? Obviously, the best part of the film was when Jackie Chan has a sparring match with Donnie Yen. I mean, that's the best part of it. But oh, here we go. The Jet Li version is so much better. Check that out. Interesting. I like that. Let's see. Trado says, "Yep, seen Once Upon a Time in China and America, but the one came out first before Shanghai Noon." Oh, interesting. Came out before Shanghai Noon. Look at that. Somebody ripped off somebody, I think, maybe. Yeah, and this pissed me off too. So, of course, I bought Shanghai Nights, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the movie, but I had to because I was like the first time I was like, oh my god, Donnie Yen versus Jackie Chan on screen. I kind of had to buy it, and I just pop in the movie and fast forward to the end. So when you go to the special features on there, Jackie Chan is talking to Donnie Yen, and Donnie Yen goes, "Oh, so you kicked the gun?" No, I'm just kidding. So if you go to the special features on there, their fight was longer, and some fucking dumbass cut it. I'm like, really, dude? How do you cut Jackie Chan versus Donnie Yen fight? So yeah, There's the special features has their extended fight. It's longer, and there's one part of the fight where the minigun goes off like random, and they're on the ground, brawling, doing martial arts on the ground, dodging the bullets of the minigun, and they cut that because they're fucking idiots. So yeah, I don't know if you guys knew that. So yeah. Oh, Nate Dogs wants a review. What's going on, Bobby? What's cracking? Tim and Eric skit, not Jackie Chan. I don't know if I don't know if I've seen that one. All right, here we go. There you go. T-shirt coming from T-shirt on our store. Oh, so you kicked the gun shirt. It's coming. So yeah, Shanghai Nights. It's one of those. Shanghai Noon, you can watch every 5 years, right? Shanghai Nights. I watched it once, and there's really no reason to go back to it. So, oh, I'm getting to that, John. I'm getting to that. All right, so let's see here. So there's going to be some ones coming up. I'm going to need your help, guys. All right. All right, here we go. Okay, Shanghai Noon. Now, The Accidental Spy. I have not seen that. So let me know right now in chat. Accidental Spy, yay or nay? Should Samurai check it out? There's going to be a lot of these now coming. So I'm counting on you guys. You told me to check out Thunderbolt, so I'm going to do that. Accidental Spy. I remember the poster being kind of cringe. Everyone's going to make oh, so you kicked the gun shirts? I should try to find that clip and then have it in StreamYard so I can always play it for you guys. Oh, look at this. Nay, nay. Trado says, fuck that movie. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Right after that, yay, the nude fight is a highlight. But is that it? Besides the nude fight. Red Eclipse is making it now. You guys. Accidental Spy, boo boo. Okay, I think Chinese female rappers just say no. Alan is coming from the horror genre right now. Is talking about Saint Maud. I haven't seen it, Alan. No spoilers. I haven't seen it yet. Oh no, it's like Vin Diesel's pacifier. But I thought that was Robin B. I thought that was another movie he made. Oh no, it is Accidental Spy, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna pass on that. I remember it now. Okay, okay. Bo says not a fan. Very forgettable movie. Oh no. Ugh. Okay. All right. I'm passing on that one. So let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Rush Hour 2 I thought was fun. You get the beautiful Zhang Ziyi in here. I love her playing a villain. I thought that was great. A little bit more action. Excuse me. They kind of, it kind of gave Jackie a little bit more freedom this time around. A little bit more action. I wanted another end fight. Every Jackie Chan movie wanted a big end fight, right? But it was fun, especially the outtakes when the guy flies out of the building and Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan are looking out the window and they're like, "Woo, he ain't gonna be in Rush Hour 3." Like I remember the audience dying laughing. Probably as an overall movie, Rush Hour is better than Rush Hour 2, but Rush Hour 2 was still fun. It was still a lot of fun. It wasn't a waste of time. Um, Spy Next Door. Okay, so you guys are confusing me. Is that the same movie? Accidental Spy and Spy Next Door, is that the same movie? I like Snoopy. So Kung Pao says Accidental Spy is all K. So it's kind of sounding like it's average. All right. But yeah, Rush Hour 2 was all right. I thought it's entertaining. I can watch that again. Unlike the next one, which we'll get to in a second here. All right. All right. Accidental Spy, I'm not sold on it. You guys were kind of like, eh. So maybe if it's for free to watch, I'll check it out. All right. Now, here's another. I'm noticing a trend here. Accidental Spy, and now this one is The Tuxedo. I saw the poster of The Tuxedo. I said, what the fuck is this? I read the plot synopsis. I'm like, okay. So an average nobody has to put on a tuxedo, and that tuxedo, because of technology, makes him a martial arts master. No. No. And ever since that, I passed. When it used to come on TV, nope. I refused to see it. So now it's up to you guys. Should Samurai watch The Tuxedo? Huh? All right. I'm looking right now. Trado says nope, nope. Okay. The tuxedo was dumb. Okay. I don't know, man. I'd rather watch another movie with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Rubicon says pass. Kung Pao says it's not bad. It's just a time waster. I don't know. It's not. You're not selling it to me, Kung Pao. I don't know. Oh, I'm glad you bring in the horror talk here, Alan. Exorcist 3 is very good. John By. Hell no, son. I think you guys, I think I see what you guys are doing. Yeah, you guys want me to watch it. Uh-huh. You're trying to sell it to me now because you want Samurai to rant. You want a fat rant. Is that what's going on? Uh-huh, uh-huh. I don't know if I should ask you guys about any. I trusted you, man. Uh-huh. Yeah, tuxedo's great. Yeah. I see what you guys are doing. Cheers, by the way. Oops, sorry. Cheers, by the way. Hanging out with the old samurai on a Wednesday night, having fun talking movies. We're trying to wrap up Jackie Chan so we can get to other things. So I might speed run through some stuff. I've been drinking beer all week. Not planned. It just kind of happened that way. He's like, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Trying to Jennifer Love Hewitt. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Come on. Jennifer Love. Yeah. All right. So that's a pass for Tuxedo. Shanghai Nights, we already talked about it. The Twins Effect. Now this, I believe Jackie Chan had a cameo in this. It was like a fantasy movie, I think. Or am I thinking of another movie? No, that's Twins Effect 2. Twins Effect 2 is the one I'm thinking of where him and Donnie Yen have another fight in that. But I don't remember being that impressed with it. I remember it being okay, but it was more a lot of, super powered CGI stuff. Like it wasn't really. I think they got down a little bit. It was okay. I think it was the best part of that movie. I don't remember liking that movie. So, no, I'm not falling for it, man. No, God. Now speaking of one of the most, Enter the Phoenix is a cameo. Okay, here's another one I need you guys. I don't know if I should ask anymore. God damn it, the Medallion. I have not seen that. I'm kind of being happy on being the guy who hasn't seen these movies. I don't think I'm missing out on anything. Because usually I'm like, I haven't seen that. I'm sorry, and you guys are like, no. I don't know. I think I'm gonna be okay without seeing the Accidental Spy and the Tuxedo and the Medallion. So help me out here. The Medallion, yay or nay? Honestly, I'm sold. I'm sold. All right, I want to watch it. Okay. All right, all right. Well, hold on, hold on. Kung Pao says the Medallion I like has Sammo Hung Action as director. Oh, so you kicked the guy. Hashtag. Oh, Chinese female rapper says no. Okay. But some of it got cut, including a longer fight with Scott Adkins. Come again? What is happening right now? You mean to tell me that in this movie, it's got Sammo Hung type action, but it got cut, and I guess Scott Adkins is in this movie fighting as well. And I should watch this because you're not selling it to me. Iron Wolf thinks he hated Medallion. Medallion had a sad story. The credits aren't bad. All right, right there. The credits aren't bad. If that's the best highlight. All right, I'm passing on the Medallion. All right, let's keep it going here. Yeah, okay. Enter the Phoenix he had a cameo. Now, here's one of the most bizarre movies I've ever seen. Around the World in 80 Days with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Just one of the most awkward, hilarious cameos ever. Has anyone seen Around the World in 80 Days? I'm kind of, again, noticing a trend here with American Jackie Chan movies. We're taking a dip here in quality. I remember there were some fights. I mean, there were some parts of Around the World in 80 Days that was okay. I like the Sammo Hung cameo, and I think it was the Ten Tigers of Kwantung showed up, and it was a pretty good martial arts fight. That's all I remember from that movie, though. Really. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah, it was bizarre. Around the World in 80 Days, it was like it's not the worst movie ever, but I remember it was just such a bizarre experience. Okay, so we already talked about Twins Effect 2. Now here I think is an underrated Jackie Chan flick. New Police Story, especially when we're in the 2000s era of Jackie Chan, and we just got done with Accidental Spy, The Tuxedo, The Medallion, Around the World in 80 Days. I don't know why New Police Story really gets kind of overlooked. I don't know why nobody talks about it. The more recent Police Story, which wasn't that good, which we'll talk about later. This one destroys that one, but that one got more attention. It's very strange why New Police Story. Now, is it as good as the first three Police Story movies? No. But in terms of Jackie's later career, there were some decent fights in there, man, and there was actually some solid stunts. But yeah, New Police Story, I recommend. I do recommend that. I think that's a very underrated. Yes, Red Eclipse, couldn't say it better myself. New Police Story was a great reboot. Lockdown was a letdown. Yes, it was. And that is that. Let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Now, here's another one. I'm going to need you guys' help. Actually, the next two, we're going to do it at the same time. The next two. Again, why new police story is underrated, because we got movies like this coming out now. The next two, doing it together, yay or nay, The Myth and Robin B. Hood, or Rob B. Hood. Help me out here. I have not seen these. See? Trado knows what's up. That's why he's part of the Movie Dojo Army, son. Help me out here. The Myth and Rob B. Hood. Yay or nay for those movies? Help me out here. I'm counting on you. All right. I'm checking you right now. Here we go. Okay. Kung Pao says Robin B. Hood is underrated. He has the Blu-ray for it. Okay. All right. Love the theme song for Robin B. Hood. Rob B. Hood. Okay. The Myth is cool. All right. Heather says nay. Oh, you gotta love the internet, man. It's so everyone's so split. Kung Pao says as Louis Koo and Jackie Chan defending a baby. Okay. Is it a baby centric movie? Because if it's a baby centric movie, the movie better be damn good for Samurai to watch. Lone Wolf and Cub level. No, I'm kidding. Nothing can be that awesome, right? Maybe I mistook Myth for Medallion. I hate both. Okay, all right. Red Eclipse, never seen those. Watch Terracotta Warrior. The plot is better done in that one. Myth is the sad one. Myth is worth seeing once. 3 men and a baby. So it's kind of similar to that, huh? Oh, we're getting to. I have not seen that one, Red. I'm gonna ask you guys when we get to it. When you say The Myth, all I can think is that one song from Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. All right, The Myth had a great fight scene with a Turkish fighter that's really good. Robin B. Hood is definitely better. So it sounds like Robin B. Hood is the overall better movie, but Skip Trace, but The Myth has some fight scenes in there. I think I seen a scene of that fight you're talking about, and I was probably wondering what movie that was from. Myth has a convoluted story, not good. Man, he's so split. Okay, I'll do this. I'll say this. I'll watch both of them if I can watch them for free. If I can find them for free, I'll definitely give it a shot. How's that? So far, Thunderbolt is kind of beating all of these. You guys so far have kind of majority of you have come together in terms of entertainment value. Kind of sold me on Thunderbolt more than anything else so far. But we'll see. We'll see what's up with The Myth and Rob B. Hood. If I can find it to watch it for free, I'll definitely check it out. There we go. Jackie's doubles were obvious in the beginning fight. Oops, sorry. Wrong one. Jackie's doubles were obvious in the beginning fights. Well, he's up there in age. You know, what are you going to do, right? Poor guy. All right. So those are maybes then, if I can find them for free. I'm sure I probably enjoy them more than over Rush Hour 3. Movies are subjective, especially comedies, right? I think Blazing Saddles is hilarious. Airplane's hilarious. Blues Brothers are hilarious, right? The person next to me could probably think those are the almost unfunniest films in history. Movies are subjective, especially it's hard with comedies. However, I enjoy both Rush Hour 1 and 2. And then when me and Lady Fat Blood watched Rush Hour 3, we did not laugh. We sat there watching it, kind of expecting to laugh. And if you kind of look from afar at the movie, it kind of looks like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker wanted to go on vacation and like, hey, fuck it, let's film while we're out here, right? Or let's go on vacation while we're out here filming. Because a lot of people like Rush Hour 3, and that's fine. If you like Rush Hour 3, that's fine. But we, in terms of, we laughed hysterically in the first movie, laughed a lot in the second, did not really laugh in the third Rush Hour. It felt forced. And what pissed me off thank you, Anthony, I'm not alone here. What pissed me off the most, oh, I agree with you, Iron Wolf, was what they did to Henry Sonata. That pissed me off the most because here we have us martial arts movie fans, we have a fucking dream match, right? We have a dream match, and I could not wait to see Henry Sonata fight Jackie Chan. And that fight was so short and over with, and Henry Sonata was so wasted in that movie. I hate Rush Hour 3 now. I will never watch Rush Hour 3. We bought a beautiful Blu-ray trilogy pack that had really cool artwork on there. There's no reason to pop in the third flick. There's no reason. So if you guys enjoy it, that's awesome. But yeah, I was just like, the fight with Sonata could have saved the movie for us, and it was just such a waste. And when you find out how much that movie cost to make, it's gonna blow your fucking mind. It is going to blow your mind. You're gonna be like, where did the money go? Because the Eiffel Tower fight, it cost so much money to film there, and that fight wasn't even that impressive. So I was just like, well, you wasted money and our time. So yeah, no more of that. And if you're asking me now if I'm excited for Rush Hour 4, not really. Not really. It's gonna have to be funny as fuck. Rush Hour 4 has to be. That needs to be the tagline. Rush Hour 4, funny as fuck. Okay. Because I'm gonna be pulling "Oh, you kicked the gun" with that one. I'm gonna just stay away from that movie. Oh my goodness. Big budget bomb. What a surprise. But yeah, let's keep it rocking and rolling here. Now here we go. I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this. All right. I saw the trailer for Forbidden Kingdom, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But I was like, oh my god, Jackie Chan and Jet Li in the same movie. I didn't go see it because I heard horrible, terrible things about the movie. Fans that I trust, people I trust, they were like, stay away from Forbidden Kingdom. It is an insult to fans. It is garbage. It is the worst movie Jackie Chan and Jet Li have been in. I was like, damn. So I stayed away from Forbidden Kingdom. I did not see it in theater. Years went by, came out on Blu-ray. I waited for it was really cheap because I was curious. I was like, it's Jackie Chan and Jet Li, god damn it. I wait till it's like $5. Bought it for $5. Now, going in expecting it to be the worst film of all time, I was already smiling with the opening Shaw Brothers homage credits. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? This is awesome, man. I was like, this is really cool. Unfortunately, the fucking kid, the Shia LaBeouf wannabe kid in that movie is horrible. Horrible. There's 5 billion martial arts kids that they could have got that could actually do martial arts. And it was just terrible. The character I didn't like. The acting I didn't like. Obviously, he couldn't fight his way out of a paper bag. But I kind of just like, let me ignore him. Let's go on the journey here. So I kind of watched it, and I just mostly kind of just ignored the kid and just watched Jackie and Jet Li the whole movie. And I enjoyed how they kept fucking with each other the whole movie. And the fight they had was good. It was a legit fight back and forth. Jackie did his different animal styles. He did his drunken master, drunken boxing. I was like, all right, that was cool, man. And then you got Jet Li playing dual roles, and he played the Monkey King. I was like, I wasn't expecting that. And we had some Monkey King action at the end. And of course, Eric, Asian movie enthusiast, that's his girls in this movie. Man, what's her name? I'm so fired. Hold on, let me click on her. Yeah, she's I'm gonna say it the way he says it. She's quite fetching in the movie. Hold on a second. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right? She had the white hair. Help me out. That's all right. Lady Fat Blood. She had the white wig, I guess, if you want to. Is it Ling Bing Bing or something like that? Help me out. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But she was cool in the movie, and overall, it was actually a fun flick. It's not great, and the kid is the worst part. But thank you, Lee Bing Bing. Thank you, Bing Bing Lee. Thank you. Yeah, she was cool in the flick. But yeah, overall, I actually thought it was fun. Would I rewatch it a lot? Probably not. But it's for me. I love the Shaw Brothers homage credits, and I love Jet Li and Jackie Chan are great in the movie. That's the only reason I would rewatch it again is just to watch them. So, all right, let's keep it rocking and rolling here. All right, Kung Fu Panda. He played the monkey. Those movies are fun. I actually liked Shinjuku Incident. Did you guys see that? Shinjuku Incident? Man, that was good, man. That was Jackie making a straight up gangster flick right there, man. That was actually pretty good. Did you guys see that? Straight serious drama thriller. Violent. Not really a martial arts action flick. It's a straight gangster movie. That's what it is, but it's good. Yeah, check out Shinjuku Incident. I enjoyed that. All right, let's keep it going here. I'm skipping some other ones. All right, so you guys were telling me about, I think you're confusing me with the Accidental Spy, and now we have the Spy Next Door. So was the Spy Next Door that didn't look good either. Was that the one where he's like with the kids and that was like Pacifier? Because if that one's like Pacifier, what the fuck was the Accidental Spy about? Let me know if you need me to click on the plot synopsis for Accidental Spy. Yeah, Shinjuku Incident, man. That was good shit. Yeah, the Spy Next Door looked bad. That looked atrocious. All right, let's keep it going here. I don't think I'm missing out on anything, and you guys aren't recommending it. Now, I like this movie. I like this movie. Have you guys seen Little Big Soldier? I thought it was. There you go. Reddit clip says Spy Next Door sucks. Okay, so Spy Next Door is the Pacifier type ripoff movie. So the Accidental Spy is different. All right. Okay. But I like Little Big Soldier. I did. It was, I won't spoil it for you, but it was a little sad, but the action was good. And Jackie kind of played it. He was kind of a co-star, really. But it was interesting with Little Big Soldier because the way it ended and the type of character Jackie Chan played, that could have been his last movie. He could have went out like that. I mean, that's how much I enjoyed Little Big Soldier. But it's got action, it's got martial arts, but it's more of a dramatic period piece movie. But hey, Chinese likes it. All right, female rappers likes it. Nice. But yeah, I really enjoyed Little Big Soldier. I think that would have been a good swan song for Jackie. I liked it. The Karate Kid. I avoided it for years. If you guys are really curious and you have not seen our Is It Really That Bad episode, because we have a whole bunch of guests. Check it out. Check it out. And something insane happens in there, and we were like, what the fuck is happening? If you guys haven't seen it, watch it. Is It Really That Bad episode, The Karate Kid. So I gave The Karate Kid a shot. I thought it was solid. I avoided it for years. It's solid. It's definitely worth watching for Jackie Chan. To me, though, it's not better than the original, but I grew up with the original. So let's keep it going here. Now, I liked this one. Again, more co-star role, but Shaolin. Have you guys seen Shaolin with Andy Lau and Jackie Wu? Dude, Shaolin is dope. Shaolin is good. That is a good movie, man. You remember? You remember, don't you, what happened? Yeah, something insane happens, and you see me kind of freak out. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Like, that just happened? You know that's going to go on the best of the year clips. You know that's going to go. So if you guys have not seen it, you got to watch that episode. Severio remembers. Yeah, dude, Shaolin. I feel like this is underrated, man. No one talks about this movie. This is a dope movie, man. This is a fucking phenomenal movie. But Jackie Chan kind of plays a small role, but he has his chance to shine. He has a really hilarious fight sequence. Yeah, Shaolin was brutal. Great movie. But yeah, the cast in this is dope, man. Shaolin is fucking dope. That is a good movie. Not that many people talk about it for some reason. All right, Kung Fu Panda sequels. 1911? That's like a military movie, right? I didn't see that. Chinese Zodiac, I reviewed on here a long time ago on the Movie Dojo episode. I thought it was solid. There was one amazing fight sequence in the middle that brought back the magic of Jackie Chan, and I was like, this is phenomenal. This fight scene in the middle of the movie, phenomenal. And there's some good stuff at the end too. Compared to these other movies that we're talking about right now, like Spy Next Door and shit. Accidental Spy, I mean, we got too many fucking spy movies. Chinese Zodiac is a step up. I don't think it's great, but it's definitely a step up compared to the other movies. So, oh man, the girl fighting Chinese Zodiac, that was good. I enjoyed that. Yeah, there's some stuff in there. A little taste of the old days here. All right, let's keep it going. All right, Police Story Lockdown. We already talked about it here. It was very disappointing. The best part of that movie was the MMA fight Jackie Chan had, but other than that, it was just kind of disappointing. Now, Dragon Blade was fucking bizarre. I have to ask you right now. Dragon Blade. For those of you that are new that are watching right now, if you guys did not know that there's an epic period piece action movie starring Jackie Chan and Adrian Brody and John motherfucking Cusack, you're probably like, what is happening? Did you make this up right now? This is so fucking bizarre. This has to be one of the most bizarre casting ever. The funny thing is I found out later that John Cusack and Adrian Brody really wanted to work with Jackie Chan. So it's not like they're like, hey, who couldn't we get that's not, we can afford. It's kind of a name, but we can kind of afford. It actually wasn't that. It was really, they actually wanted to be a part of it. Now, we know John Cusack has a kickboxing background. I don't know about Adrian Brody's background. But, I mean, obviously for the crazy, insane martial arts stuff, actually, I'm sure they're probably doubled, right? But I should have hated Dragon Blade, but I actually was entertained by it. It's so weird. Dragon Blade should not work. It should not work, but it's actually entertaining. So what did you guys think of Dragon Blade? I'm looking right now. Yeah, Jackie Chan versus John Cusack. It happens. Yes, John Cusack holding up the boombox. John Cusack wearing flip-flops and sandals and Conair has a fight with Jackie Chan. See, we got some fans here that actually enjoyed Dragon Blade. You Anthony, check it out, man. If you compare it to Spy Next Door and all these other movies, Dragon Blade's actually entertaining. Yeah, Cusack, he trains kickboxing with Benny the Jet. That's right. Yeah, check out Dragon Blade. It shouldn't work, but the production value is really good, and you get some epic battles and some solid one-on-one combat. Yeah, it's just fucking weird. It's just so weird. That's like, Gareth doing the next, if he does the Raid 3 and we have the guy that was from Scott Pilgrim in it. What's his name? What you call from Scott Pilgrim? What's his name? The lead actor from Scott Pilgrim? I can't think of him right now. Or his twin, Lex Luthor from BVS. He's in the Raid 3, fighting. It's weird. SGM has Dragon Blade. Thought it was good for a Jackie Chan epic. Yeah, it shouldn't have worked. It should not have worked. Oh, shout out to Grosse Point Blake. Yeah. Popcorn. Yeah. An accidental Dragon Blade next door. But yeah, it should not have worked, but let's keep it going here. Monkey King Hero is back. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a animated movie? I think. Kung Fu Panda 3. All right. So, all right. I need to know right now. Should I check out Skip Trace? Because the Trace was looking skipped when I saw one fight scene, and it looked so fucking lazy. For even for Jackie Chan standards, I was like, no, I'm done. I don't think I need to watch the rest of this movie. But there are fans of Skip Trace. And this is Rennie Harlan, man. What the fuck happened to Rennie Harlan? So right now, let me know, chat, in the chat, should I watch Jackie Chan Skip Trace with fucking Jackass? Should I do it? All right. Have a good one, Iron Wolf. All right. Red Eclipse says it's not bad. Both skipped it. Okay. Waiting for some more people here. I couldn't, and I only saw the trailer. I know. We did a trailer reaction a long time ago, and we weren't impressed. But I saw, I think it was on Netflix, and I clicked on one fight, and I was like, this is some lazy, really bad. No Kung Fu Panda? What do you mean? Kung Fu Panda films are fun. Let's see. It's prettier. It's prettier. It's prettier. It's pretty much Shanghai noon, but with Jackass and no Western. So he kind of went back to the Rush Hour formula. Haven't seen it. Forget about it until now. LMAO. Oh man. Not really getting sold. You guys aren't selling it to me. I'm getting to that, Carlos. I'm getting to that. I don't know. Maybe if I'm bored, I'll check it out. All right. The Master was a short. Railroad Tigers. I actually just bought that. There's another pickups video that's coming for you guys. Excuse me. Kung Fu Yoga. I think I saw the trailer to that, and it had like a really bad CGI lion in that. So help me out here, guys. So we're going to skip here because let's try to wrap this up a little bit. So Kung Fu, let's do this. Bleeding Steel is Jackie Chan's sci-fi adventure film. Bleeding Steel and Kung Fu Yoga. Yay or nay? Let me know right now. Yay or nay? All right. Red Eclipse says Kung Fu Yoga is horrible. Kung Fu Yoga? We're talking right now. Kung Fu Yoga and Bleeding Steel. Yay or nay? All right. Bleeding Steel, no. Kung Fu Yoga is horrible. No one's defending these movies yet. Nina says no. Oh, Trado says no. Oh, man. Jackie Chan's got some stinkers here. The tuxedo. Oh man, no one came to fight and defend those movies. They said, "Fuck that! I'm not even engaging." I unsubscribe. You can unsubscribe if you want, Red Eclipse. Okay, no pressure me, man. All right. You're funny, Red Eclipse. Oh man, dude, we got some stinkers here. Okay, all right, Samurai staying away from it. All right, so Kung Fu Yoga and Bleeding Steel, I am skipping those. All right, now, okay. Okay. The Iron Mask. I bought it because I saw Jackie Chan and Arnold Schwarzenegger on the cover. Okay. We like, this has to be hilariously bad. So we popped into Blu-ray, watched it. Don't spoil anything, because we never went back to it. We popped it in, okay? We were so confused on what the fuck was happening that we were like, what is going on? And then when it follows the main actor, who I like that actor. And we're like, whoa, what is happening? So much information. Whoa, something didn't feel right. We said to ourselves, this feels like a sequel or something. And then we found out later that the Iron Mask is actually a sequel. It is a sequel. There is another movie that explains the story and explains the characters and everything. Yeah. So we were like, well, fuck that. Until we can get our hands on the original on the first movie, there's no point in watching this right now because we're so fucking lost. So yeah, that's the Iron Mask story. So until we watch the first one, yeah, they're both Russian flicks. Yeah. So until we watch the first one, I mean, there's still no guarantee we're gonna like both movies, but we can't just jump in to a sequel to a story we don't know what the hell is going on. So yeah, so we're gonna watch the first one first and then see what happens with Iron Mask. All right, so that's Iron Mask. The Climbers. He made a guest appearance in the post-credit scene. Now I did a trailer reaction for Vanguard, and it looked interesting. It looked like it might be fun. And then Neenan, our boy, the lieutenant, hit me up and says, "Don't watch it. It's garbage." So let me know. We got the next one. We're almost done here. We're almost done. The next one, Vanguard. Yay or nay? Let me know. Yeah, we started in order, Bobby. We're almost towards the end right now. All right, Vanguard sucks. Vanguard was fun. Very next one. Oh. I'm a Latino John Candy. Should I take? Is that a compliment? Lady Fatfoot said way in the back. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, the coasters. I'm picking up the coaster now. All right, everyone's saying Vanguard sucks. Let's see. All right. I'm staying away from it. I don't know if these are compliments. I'm the Latino Jack Black. I don't know. You're not selling me here on these that these are compliments. Latino Chris Farley. No. These aren't compliments. You know what's funny? I love how all of you are calling me Latino. Oh, I know you guys are having fun. Oh, man. All right, let's keep it going. So, fuck Vanguard. All right. All You Need Is Love. I don't know what that is. Once Upon a Zodiac is in pre-production. Maybe he's sequeling Zodiac, Chinese Zodiac. Five Against the Bullets announced. And Shanghai Dawn. What? What is this? He's doing, oh, well, I guess fuck it. If he's going to do Rush Hour 4, he might as well do another Shanghai movie. Oh, God. So it's announced. That's all we have in terms of information right now. Shanghai Dawn. Oh, no. All right. So there's one important movie I skipped because I wanted to end the filmography talk with it. And that's a movie that I didn't think was going to be any good at all. And hold on a second. I like that. I like this. Yeah. That'd be Uncle Samurai. The Foreigner. I did not think it was going to be a good movie. It's not like the trailer looked bad. I was just kind of like, it looks okay. Yeah. And then buddies of mine told me it was actually legit. And I was like, really? With Pierce Brosnan. And I gave it a shot, and I was like, dude, this is probably the best Jackie Chan movie I've seen in years. And the story was good. Pierce Brosnan acting was good, but Jackie Chan's dramatic acting was great. And it was violent. It was badass. And it was like Pierce Brosnan's men was always like, it was like every time Jackie Chan was in the area, they're like freaking out. They're like, he's outside the house. He's over there. You know, he's like that. I mean, they did a really good job of selling how badass Jackie Chan's character was. And you feel for the character and you understand. I mean, again, vigilante revenge type flicks. I mean, we love that kind of stuff here on the channel. And the soundtrack was really good. The Foreigner really surprised me, and I highly recommend The Foreigner. And it's definitely one of those nobody fucking talks about it. Nobody talks about The Foreigner at all. It's extremely underrated, not just as an action flick, but as a Jackie Chan movie. You know, fuck Shanghai Dawn. Fuck Rush Hour 4. You want to go out? Go out with The Foreigner. Yeah, go with that. Yeah. So Foreigner, extremely underrated movie. And I kind of thought it was perfect to end it there with Jackie Chan's filmography. You know, the guy's done so much, he really doesn't have to make any more movies. He should just retire. Like, he doesn't really have to do anything. If anything, I think Jackie Chan would be a great fight choreographer if that's the role he just wants to do and retire from acting or be just direct. I think he would be really good at that. There you go. The director knew how to use Jackie. The director didn't say, oh, so you kick the gun. All right. We got some a little bit more time left, so now you can ask me anything, talk about anything. Let's go. Had a lot of fun with you guys tonight, as always. Live Q&A. Live Q&A. Don't forget tomorrow, Versus. It's a big one, man, because it's Kung Fu Movie Month. That's right. Huh? Oh, Lady Fatblood has a question for me.
Did you see the deleted scenes from Mortal Kombat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening now? What? Did I see the deleted scenes from Mortal Kombat? You're talking about the most recent one that just came out?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Most of them were, but there was one that was like, oh, okay, so Sub-Zero was like, well, you can look it up if you want.
Well, I can't bring it up, but
no,
yeah.
No, on your phone. If you want to look it up.
Go ahead.
Where's your phone?
It's right here.
Did you want to look at it?
What is it, a fatality?
No.
Just tell me what happens.
Well, basically, Sub-Zero finds out that they're the descendant of Scorpion survives.
Okay.
And he confronts Shang Tsung about it.
Okay.
And Shang Tsung's like, well, I didn't know. And Sub-Zero grabs Shang Tsung's arm.
Sub-Zero grabs Shang Tsung's arm.
And he starts freezing his
arm.
And
he starts freezing Shang Tsung's arm.
Yeah, and basically he's like fighting, like kind of like, there's like pushback.
Okay.
And, like, Shang Tsung kind of gets this look on his face like, oh shit, is he gonna like fuck me up?
Yeah.
And, like kind of like, kind of like calms him down
right.
a little bit. But it's just the fact.
Wow, and they cut that.
It's just the fact.
Really?
It's just the fact that there was this moment where Sub-Zero kind of like gets a pair and is like.
That would have been nice to see.
Like really, is like Shang Tsung, you weren't gonna.
Sub-Zero fuck with Shang Tsung. That would have been nice to see in the movie.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. It's in the deleted scenes. Yay, movie.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to tell me there was like more gory, or the fights were better.
There was this other scene with Shang Tsung and Melina, and
they were fucking.
No. It was really dumb.
Trado says hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
It was really dumb.
All right, so we're not missing much.
No.
But just that one scene with Sub-Zero grabbing Shang Tsung and freezing his arm.
Yeah,
why'd they cut that? That's really stupid.
It was really quick too.
Yeah, of course it was quick. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'll have to buy Mortal Kombat to put it with the collection, I guess. I have to give in and buy it. So the fat pickups will be like, yeah, I got Mortal Kombat, okay. All right, anyway, next. Oh, God. 20 hours of fight footage cut. I wish. Well, not, if there was an extended version. You will never know. You will never know my true nationality. That's right. Oh, Severio hit it. He hit it.
Suckers!
There was confirmed what, Red? Bo, thanks for the dono. Jackie Chan's choreography was with his surroundings couldn't be replicated by anyone else back in the 90s. That and his karaoke videos make him a legend. Yeah, there will be only one. I have not seen the Forever Purge. I haven't seen the Purge before the last one. I've only seen the first two. That's it. I am from Wakanda. There. That should fuck everything up right now. Nationality is not important. Being a good person is. Words from the samurai for today. Take that home with you. Can I do the Van Damme dance? Louis Tan mentioned the Sub-Zero fight was longer. Jesus Christ. Did they really trim the fights? Again, which begs the question, like, just release an extended version. Am I going to watch the new Space Jam movie? Probably not. I know it's on HBO Max, and I just don't have any interest. Okay, now we're reaching for entertainment now. ASMR now. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, hold on. Yeah. From nowhere. The people want the Van Damme dance. So the editors still continuously fucked up the movie then, Mortal Kombat. Unbelievable. I did hear Van Damme wants to play Johnny Cage. But yeah, it's like the Cage character is based off of him anyway. But they won't because he's old. They won't do that. We probably won't do that, Neenan, because our Aliens versus Terminator 2 episode kind of covered a lot of that. So we probably won't do it. But that wasn't a bad versus, though. That wasn't a bad one. Recommendation. Oh, you enjoyed our Black Widow review? Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, Trey. Our rant. I think you want the Van Damme dance, Raider Nation. I'll end the show with that. How's that? You know what? You never know at this point. I might actually be more entertained. Everyone loves Mortal Kombat, Goji. The entire world loves Mortal Kombat, so you're safe. It's okay if you like it, my friend. Sub-Zero versus Black Widow. What's up, Kid Whack? What's cracking? All these badasses hanging up. Staying up late with the samurai. It's funny. When we all have different opinions. And I think it's funny that when I differ from other people's opinions, they take it personal. That's not how life should work. That's not how things work. You just have a different opinion. That's it. There's no personal attacks just because we disagree on something. And unfortunately, the internet is, they don't think that way. They don't think in an intelligent way, unfortunately. I have people told me that they hate Big Trouble in Little China. They think it's the most overrated piece of shit they've ever seen. I've had people tell me, or I've seen reviews, that The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, is the most boringest piece of shit ever. I've had people tell me, well, actually tell me, yeah, I've said this before, that The Raid was average. And you know what I did? I said, well, that's disappointing. Okay. All right. Oh, man, I'm hungry. When are we going to get to eat? That's it. You move on with your day. Somebody disagreeing or having a different opinion than you is not a personal attack on you. There's a lot of movies I love. I'm sure you guys probably think suck. It's fine. It's okay. There's no personal attack against Samurai because you don't like Big Trouble in Little China. It's more of like, oh, well, that's disappointing. I thought that guy would like Big Trouble in Little China. And then you move on with life. But people get so, Samurai Guy hates me because he didn't love Black Widow. See, that's the problem with the world. It's called movies are subjective. And people like different things. So I just want to get that out now, just to make sure you guys spread this message when you share the video to others. It's all good to have a difference of opinion. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean you're personally being attacked or judged. Even all the people out there love Avatar. Lady Fatblood doesn't like the movie. It doesn't mean that she hates you. I don't understand why she don't like Avatar. That's intelligent people. People that are in reality. They don't act that way. So, again, share this message. Get it out there to people. It's important because here on the Movie Dojo on the channel, it's all about love. It's all about hanging out, talking about movies, and we can agree to disagree, but we're all one Movie Dojo army, and we love films, and we love talking about films, and we move on with our day. That's it. But too many people on the internet freak out when you disagree with them, and they think that you personally attack people. Now, there are people that do personally attack others. That's bad too. Don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. That's not smart. So, again, spread this message. It's very important. More love. More fun. Life is short. Enjoy life. Be entertained. Enjoy Black Widow. Get a poster for it. Get the steelbook. Have fun. Don't let the samurai's opinion that differs from yours ruin your love for a certain movie. And herewith ended the lesson. There you go. Bo, what's going on, brother? This has been a public service announcement from local Phat Samurai Guy. That's right. That's right. I like what Neenan said there. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm judging some people.
What?
I'm judging some people.
Were you judging some people?
I'm judging some people.
What are you talking about?
I'm not judging them.
Oh.
Not them.
Well, who are you judging? I just wrapped this up nice and perfect. This ended perfectly, and now you're coming up here?
I'm judging the hashtag not like other nerds that think they're in the minority by, oh, I guess I'm the only person that loves Black Widow.
Oh, okay. I get that.
Did you not see the 97% approval rating? No, you ain't special. We're in the minority here.
Yeah, we're in the minority. We thought the movie was average.
No,
we're in
fine.
the minority.
You're fine.
But there's people in the comment section of our review that are all.
It was a joke.
Or the joke.
It was a joke.
The joke video we made, the best Marvel movie period. People took that seriously, guys. The best Marvel movie period video, the joke video we made. People took that serious and got mad. I'm like, really? So those that are defending Black Widow are like, they think they're in the minority, that the whole world hates it. It's like, no. Did you see the scores? The critic score and the audience score is in the 90s. It's a box office smash. Everyone loves Black Widow. You're fine. And even if you're in the minority, who cares? As long as you like the movie. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. You loved Mortal Kombat. You loved Shadow in the Cloud. It's all right.
But good for you.
Good
for you.
Kidjoak.
You weren't butthurt by the sex swap of Vag Master. Good for you. I'm so proud of you for being stunning and brave that it didn't get y'all panties in a twist. Good for you. You're just...
I never cared about Taskmaster anyway, so I didn't care about the...
Guess what?
That's
Neither
fine.
Did I.
That's
Neither
fine.
Did I had no stake in the matter.
Yeah,
but I
it's
still
fine.
found it fucking stupid.
It was dumb and a waste of time, but that's our opinion.
I had no
Oh man, this is
personal
hilarious.
stake in it. And yet here we are, finding it dumb.
John, what's up, brother? Hold on. Thanks for the no-no. Have you had the chance to see Shadow? Sorry if it's getting annoying, but I highly recommend it. No, it's on the list, my friend. Oh my God.
This is why I don't need to come back.
Well, she's judging people that are stupid, I guess. That's fine. You know, there were people that loved Black Widow movie, and they still enjoyed and thought our joke video was hilarious. Like, they still laughed at it, you know. So there's some cool people out there. It's like, we can agree to disagree. It's fine. Don't let our opinion ruin your day. You know. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Oh my God, that just came out of nowhere. Share that video. Oh man, woo. Anthony says, "Go, Lady Fat Blood, go." Oh my God, I'm laughing. I got tears. Oh shit. Lady Fat Blood, no filter, man. Could that have been any perfect? How I just wrapped that up perfectly. Love, peace. We need this in the world. No, and then all of a sudden, Lady Fat Blood, metal, death metal. No. Kill the idiots. No, I'm just kidding. Oh God. You know, there's some cool people out there. Well, not just you guys watching, but there's some cool people out there that are like, you know, and old reviews that we've done, right? Like, man, I really 100% disagree with these guys. These guys don't know movies. They don't know what they're talking about. That's fine. I don't delete those comments. It's when you cross the line and you get stupid. Then I have to take care of it or ban someone. But it's just like, it's fine, you know? Samurai Guy, that guy's an idiot. That guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Fine. I'll leave that comment there. That's fine. But, yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't get it, man. And we've come across some of our favorite, and we have other favorite YouTube channels that we watch, and we've come across movies we really liked, and they completely hated it. And I was just like, man, I thought that person would like the movie. That's disappointing. I never disliked the video. I never commented. You fucking idiot. You know why? Because I'm not a fucking idiot. You know, it's just people get really, it's just a movie, y'all. But we rant, though, because we're passionate about films. But some people don't understand that. But it's okay. Love what you love. Like what you like at the end of the day. That's all that matters. Your favorite band. People say other people don't like it. Fuck them. Who cares? As long as you like it. Your favorite movie. Same thing. Your favorite beer. You know, like I said, life is short. Enjoy it. Enjoy life. Lady Fat Blood rants. Hold on. Hold on, let me get Lady Fat Blood rants will make you cry tears of laughter, Oscar worthy. Oh God! Maybe this part will go on the best of the year. We'll have a clip of it. I don't know. Oh my God! Oh my God! This is one of the greatest moments in the history of Lady Phaplin moments.
Oh God.
You done this. You did it.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fun. Woo. Oh my God! I'm laughing too much here.
It figures. I'd be the.
Oh my God!
It figures. Who'd have thought, man? You always knew.
Well, us Latinos, us Latinos, we gotta stick together, right? That's right. Us Latinos gotta stick together, man.
You're just gonna. That's gonna be the running gag. You're just gonna drive everyone crazy. What is he?
Oh God! Well, this was great, and the award for best real rant goes to somebody put Tenet. Oh, somebody make the T-shirts. Someone said that we should make T-shirts. I don't deserve this T-shirt from our Tenet rant. Oh my God, you guys! I'm literally crying. You guys got me laughing so hard. Oh. Oh shit. Whew, man. Wakanda forever. Oh. Oh, our rant on Captain Marvel's enough. That's enough. Oh my God. Goji. Oh, $20. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the dono. Spider-Man 2 is the best Marvel movie, and the Avengers Infinity War is the best MCU movie. Only complaint about Infinity War is Hulk is only in the beginning and also in the minority with Avengers Endgame. I don't like it well, kinda. Yeah, it's interesting. Well, thanks again for the dono, Goji. Really appreciate that. It's interesting. It's like we like Endgame. If I rewatched it now, I wonder if our rating would drop a little bit. I think a lot of people like Endgame in terms of ending the 10-year saga, right? Ending that saga, it had enough motion and it was well done, even though it wasn't perfect. But in terms of it, like if anyone else, like Goji for example, if anyone else like you guys made a top 10, I don't know if Endgame would be in your top 10 MCU movies. It's not a bad film. But it's interesting because if I have to choose Infinity War all day over Endgame, even though I enjoyed Endgame. So Red Eclipse is making shirts already. Oh God! You know what's funny? If you guys watched the Red Letter Media video on Black Widow, it was very well done. It was kind of funny. But Neenan just reminded me in that video. I think Mike says something like, "So is this the first female-centric superhero flick in the MCU?" He said, Black Widow. He's like, "It's the first one, right?" And then was it Jay? What's his name? Jay?
Yeah.
Jay says, "No. There was another one. You remember?" And Mike completely forgot about Captain Marvel. He was like, "Oh my God, I totally forgot about Captain Marvel." Well, it's very forgettable. But it's okay if you like it. And if you're fans, just talking movies, it's all right. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Oh, man. You guys are hilarious tonight. Which did you like more, The Dark Knight or Joker as a movie and Joker performance? I don't know. I like both a lot. I don't know. They're two totally different type of movies. It's like Joker's just a performance piece film. But Dark Knight is a Batman flick, so it's interesting. In terms of whose Joker I like better, I like both. I can't pick one over the other. It's interesting. I mean, if I have to go default, I could say Heath Ledger, but Joaquin Phoenix was so good. The interesting thing about the Joker movie, as good as it is, and we rated that highly, was a lot of people, some people, not a lot, don't consider it a Joker film. They think it's a very interesting and entertaining drama and with an amazing performance from the lead. But they don't see it as a Joker movie. Some comic book fans see it as a Joker flick, as its own thing. And some other people, even some comic book fans, they don't see it as a Joker film. They just think it's a very well-made movie. So it's interesting. Joker is interesting. And Joker is one of those movies where it's like, do you want a sequel or should they leave it alone? Right? I guess you can go both ways with that. Half of me says they should leave it alone. It ended perfectly. And then another half of me wants to see what else Joaquin Phoenix will bring us if he continues playing the part, right? So I'm kind of split on a Joker 2. So. The epic twat waffle rant, man. Oh my goodness. Who is technically the strongest character in the MCU? Well, according to the MCU, it's Captain Marvel, isn't it? According to them, I'm hoping Scarlet Witch will pass her up, but I don't think that would happen. Villain? I don't know. I mean, despite the Mad Titan with the Infinity Stones, I don't know who would be stronger than Thanos right now. I won't forget, Raider Nation. I'm still waiting for fucking Antlers to come out, Dominique. I'm still waiting. It seems like it's forever for that horror movie to come out. I want to see Antlers, man. Well, I think I've yacked enough tonight. Yacked?
And I ruined everything.
You don't ruin it. You never ruin everything, babe. The love, the warmth, the hugs. Lady Fat Blood, boom! Wake up! Well, perfect time to end it here tonight. Don't forget tomorrow, Kung Fu Mania, son. Legendary Weapons of China, classic, versus the 8-diagram pole fighter, another classic. 2 Lockhart Wing and Lu Liang movies, classics, head to head tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget. And I'll see you badasses tomorrow. And don't worry, I haven't forgot you guys. For Raider Nation. There you go. And scene. All right, guys. See you badasses tomorrow. Take care, guys.